Hey guys, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. So today we're doing a drag build and tune for this 1993 Nissan 240SX SE. If you enjoy the video or find it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so if we bring our 240SX up to the Festival drag strip, we can see just how fast it is by the end. So if we pull it up to the line over here, just like that. So you want to rev this car up to about 4,500 RPM, just there, and you just let it go. Should launch without any wheel spin at all. In third and then into fourth already, and we cross the line at 272. Alright, so now if we bring our Nissan 240SX into the Festival drag strip race, we can see just how fast it is compared to other cars, as well as getting a time by the end. We've got a Bugatti next to us, so that should be a challenge. But we're pulling away with ease, considering they've got twice as many cylinders as we have. First place. And we got 8.5 seconds. Alright, now we've seen just how fast our 240SX is, we'll now take it into the Festival and I'll show you how to upgrade and tune it. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is bring our 240SX into the custom upgrade menu here. And then if we come down to the conversions tab at the end and into engine swaps. So here we're going to swap in the 6.2 litre V8. So you just chuck that in, as well as an all-wheel drive swap and then the twin turbos. Don't need to do a wide body kit for this car, as that just adds weight that we don't need. So if we come back out of conversions, we don't need to touch air and appearance either, as all of those body parts just add weight and drag and we don't need that. So we're going to come into tires and rims next. So here we're going to do drag tire compound, as well as upgrading the front and rear widths of the tires, make them as wide as possible. Then if you come into the rim style, so here we're just going to chuck on any rim that saves 14 kilos, we're just going to chuck those on there. To come back out of tires and rims, then we're going to come over to the track widths and add wheel spaces, make them as wide as possible. So if we come back out of tires and rims, we're now going to come over to drivetrain. So here we're going to do a race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, and a race diff. So back out of drivetrain, we're now going to come over to platform and handling. So here we're going to do race brakes, rally springs, then race front and rear anti-roll bars, as well as a race weight reduction. So back out of platform and handling, now coming over to the engine. So here we're going to do a race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race exhaust, race cams and valves, race engine block, race pistons and compression, race twin turbos, race intercooler, race oil and cooling, and finally the race flywheel. So that's it as far as upgrades goes. You can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright, so now that we've upgraded our car, we can now come down into the tuning menu down here. So I'll cover the metric tune first, and then I'll show you the differences for the imperial tune, which are tire pressures and springs. So for the front tire pressures here, you want to bring this down to 1.3 bar, just like that. And then same for the rear, bring that also down to 1.3 bar. So then next, if you come over to gearing, we want to bring this down to 2.70. Come a fair way down to there. There you go, there's 2.70. So then next, if you come over to alignment, we're going to set these front and rear camber angles back to 0 degrees. And then if you come down to the front cast angle here, we can bring this down to 4 degrees, just like that. So next, if you come over to springs, you want 72.0 in the front. Just come up to there. There you go, there's 72.0. And in the rear, we're going to bring this down to 35.0. Just like that. So then after springs, if you come over to dampening, So in the front rebound stiffness here, we're going to set this up to 6.4, just like that. There you go, 6.4. And then in the rear, we're going to set it down to 2.1. And then for the front bump stiffness, we're going to bring this up to 5.7, just like that, 5.7. And then you can leave the rear at 1.4. So then finally, if you come over to the differential, so for the front acceleration here, you're going to bring this up to 85%, just like that. And then for the rear acceleration, we're going to bring this up to 96%, just like that. And then if you come down to the center balance, we want to bring this up to 78%. So that's it as far as tuning goes. So now I'll show you the differences in the Imperial tune. Alright, so as far as tire pressures go for the Imperial, you want 19.2 psi in both the front and rear tires here. And then if you come over to the springs, you'll want 403.1 in the front and 196.0 in the rear. So that's it as far as differences go, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright guys, this has been a drag build and tune for the 1993 Nissan 240 SX SE. If you enjoyed the video or find it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.